Ladies and gentlemen, what did I tell you? I was coming back. It's been a while. It's called being senile. I don't remember things. I know we had Tonio here. We had Ileana posted over here. And I was sleeping one morning. I get a nice DM from one of the people that I genuinely was creeping on. I don't care, right? It was a DM. And I told her, I said, yo, you should definitely come to my show. Took her a year to answer, yes, because that's when she hit me up, decided. So with that being said, I want to welcome my next guest. Now, most of you know exactly who this girl is, right? She's pretty damn dope. She goes down the list all the way from TV personality on that show that I can't say the name. So what we're going to say is that she's on a show that's equivalent to getting engaged in 2,160 hours on the network that rhymes with ABC 123 OPP. You guys get the drift. Put it on ChatGPT if you don't get what I'm talking about. But from there, you guys will understand that great musician, actress to be, because she's great on TV. I rap.
You have that delivery was
you see,
iconic.
So just so she knows, it took me a long time to practice this. I was in the shower all morning, and I was like, I'm gonna make this the best introduction I've ever done in my life.
Incredible.
But okay, make sure I'm going down the checklist. So we have Cara Leona. Now, Cara Leona is. Did I say that right? It's not Leona. It's Leona.
I mean, do you?
Right?
But technically, it's Cara Leona, yeah.
It's Cara Leona.
Yeah.
You see how cute she says it? Jeez, this is going to be hard, guys. And with that, we have a Virginia-born, awesome girl. She's a Gemini. Turn the camera off.
This is an emergency alert. A warning has been issued.
I'm not doing this. You know, Geminis are evil, right?
I'm not a Gemini. I don't know who told you that.
Listen, somebody needs to fix Wikipedia because it says that she's a Gemmy.
You had one job.
If you're getting anything from the internet, you can't trust the internet.
But it was on Instagram, too.
They're lies.
And X.
Lies
and
are
Reddit.
everywhere.
And TikTok.
So
what are you?
You heard it here first. I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus?
Yeah.
I like her already. Ladies and gentlemen, so with that said, Cara Leona, let's give her a round of applause for coming to the Infinit Vibes Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Cara, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a little, tired. It's Miami, does it to you.
Tired of Miami?
No, not tired of Miami. Just, once you're in Miami, you do a lot and you're out sometimes and you get a little sleepy, a little tired. But
so
I'm good.
how was your first 24 hours here so far then?
Oh, good. Busy.
What'd you do?
What did we do? I can't run it all the way back. We arrived, we checked in, we met up with another bachata artist down here. We got some food, we went to some art installations, we went to another place down South Beach maybe. See, I'm not familiar with all the areas, so I can't speak to it super well, but we went places. For
so
sure.
out of all the art installations, what was your favorite one? You know?
What, Mr. Diaz? Mr. Diaz? Is that his artist name?
Was Diaz?
Mr. Diaz.
Mr. Diaz.
Yes.
Not familiar with that one, but
he does canvas. He paints on canvas, and then he does cool wood on top of. I don't know how he attaches it.
I actually know who you're talking about.
It's all a
now.
mystery.
I
And
do.
he seals it all in acrylic.
Yeah.
And he's he's technically from New York. I think he's Dominican. Yeah, from New York.
I know what you're talking about. So you came here, you get the first glance of the Art Basel weekend. You came on a great weekend, by the way. You missed my party, but it's fine. I did invite you 7 times, but apparently you're notorious for completely leaving me on the whim. But it's fine. It's
Am
totally
I
fine.
notorious for that?
All that time. It's fine. I've invited you multiple times. My events,
What are we doing tonight? We got to put him on the roster. Put him on the roster tonight.
Tapo, Ragan. Club-wise, you said you did go to, what was the one you went to?
Odo.
Odo.
O-O-R-O. Yeah.
Odo, Gold. Why don't I know these places?
I don't know. It's in South Beach.
Southwood.
Southwood
Must
is
be
crazy.
a new spot in Miami. I've never heard of Southwood, guys, so let's put that up there.
I'm making up new places.
Found it.
I'm making up new
On the
places.
Southwood. And then you said you got home around 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, we got home and then I ordered food because that's how I do.
Those are rookie hours, right? In Miami, those are rookie hours.
Okay, well, I'm new here.
You got to step it up, though. This is why you need to hang out with me. So when you hang out with me,
send me the address of where you're DJing today, and we'll go at some point.
Mango South Beach will be there tonight, all the way up to 6 in the morning. Carolina, special guest.
We got to leave the hotel at 7 to catch the plane, though.
You got to be at a plane at 7?
No, plane at 9. I don't even know what time my flight is, actually. That might be a lie.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out.
Team no sleep.
Team no sleep. I'm
when you're in
team
Miami.
no sleep.
Yeah.
What's that?
Get on your level.
So, now that we got all the banter out the way, right? I kind of want to run down some of what you do, right?
Sure.
Now, I want to get away from the network stuff only because everybody knows that already, right? I want this to be a platform for you to kind of give everybody an index of what you do, where you come from, like kind of what you have planned for the future and things like that, right? I do want to start off with my favorite, obviously, is the music, right?
Yeah.
Extraño.
See?
I played it several times.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, I played it at Mango's yesterday that you didn't show up to, but we're not going to keep saying that. But I played it yesterday, and it was great, right? Because I do play it within my bachata set. I do play it with Criminal, too.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Like I like to say it.
Yeah.
That is good music, right? And I'm a very, very big critic on music because I am a DJ.
Right.
I will not play it if I don't like it. I don't care who you are. Yours gets played.
Yes.
Right? My brother is my twin. He does play your music
twin?
too. I have a twin.
Oh, and he's also a DJ?
He's a DJ.
Man, I'm pretty.
Wow.
Yeah. So he
Amazing.
got blue eyes. I got brown. My mom has blue eyes, so I was convinced that I was just a quickie, and they made love with him, but it's totally fine, right?
Dude, you're like low-key a fucking comedian, and I love it.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Love is
I
that.
had no idea.
So the bachata atmosphere, what brought you into that?
Okay, so my best friend growing up was from El Salvador when I was like in middle school. We became like really close friends, and I would spend a lot of time with her family, and they loved bachata. Every event, every birthday, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every New Year's, I was always with her family, and they always were dancing bachata with the family in the sala, dancing like real chill. And then when I was like 15, 16, I would like sneak into the bachata clubs in my town, like really young, and like go dance with everybody at these socials in my town. And then once I lived in New Zealand, I had no friends, and I was like, what's a quick way that I can like make friends? And I was like, I bet you they have a Latin night here, and like I bet you I can go make friends there. You go to a social, you meet people, you start dancing. It's like clockwork. So I searched it up, and it was right across the street from my house, actually, on like Tuesday nights. And so I went and met a choreographer there who was building a team. He wanted to do a competitive Latin dance team for the New Zealand World Cup or something like that. Anyway, so he was compiling a dance team, and he was like, would you want to compete like on my dance team, bachata? And I was like, yeah, sure. So then I was a part of like a 12-person competitive bachata team in New Zealand.
Oh, so you're like a poppin' bachata dancer.
I love bachata. It's changed now. It's like the style of dance now. I don't feel comfortable going around being like, I'm a bachata dancer now, because stylistically it's so far from where it was when I competed.
It's
I don't feel
changed.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't it just 1, 2, 3 hiccup? That's generally what it is, right? I always call this salsa with the hiccups.
Sure.
I mean, that's generally what it is. So what changed? Is it 4 steps this time?
Well, not to get into the history of bachata or anything from a white lady, but like, traditional bachata is like more tiny movements. It's not all of like this, like it's very kind of compact and small footwork, a lot of footwork. And then you have like what I call modern bachata, which is what I kind of grew up in, like the Prince Royce and Romeo Santos of like 2010. And that's like a little wider steps. And then you have what's happening now, sensual bachata. And that's kind of more in Europe. And it's very like if zouk and bachata had a baby, which used to be called bachazouk, but now they just call it like bachata sensual. And it's way more like not turning on the perpendicular, but like turning on an axis. It's giving acrobat,
Do you
it's
guys hear the history? Like, we're in school. I have never thought there was history in bachata. It
and
was
that's just the dancing.
again, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That's all I thought it was. So salsa, I always know there was a history.
Love salsa too.
Bachata, just didn't know. I will put up the tutorial.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Extraño.
Extraño.
How did that come about?
I've been working with a producer in Europe, and we did 2 sessions. We did 12 songs total, and we kind of were just chatting about like what kind of types of songs. Obviously, they're all bachata, but we wanted to like, okay, what kind of stories do we want to tell? And I rattled off an entire list of everything that was happening in my life that we could draw inspiration from. And at this time, me and my husband were really going through it. And we just came up with a song. He's like, I think it's important that in this collection of music, you have some duos. And so we have actually one with a girl that hasn't been released yet. And then we have one with Yori, Extraños. And so we wrote it with Yori in mind. And it's obviously just about 2 people who like are kind of just falling out of love, and now they're strangers, because that shit happens. And And so, yeah, I mean, we hit Yodi up when it was finished, and we're like, hey, we wrote this song. We left it blank for you to fill it in, and he took some. Yeah, he took it and made his verse. He likes to write, I think, and so he contributed to the writing on that a bit, I believe. And yeah, it just worked out really well. Yodi's a great vibe, you know.
Is he?
He's a great guy. You know, I feel like in the music industry, sometimes people are just super competitive and feel like you can't share a space. Like everybody's your rival.
Yep.
And I don't think that that's actually super helpful. I think, in fact, whoever's in my genre helping push the genre is beneficial for me at the end of the day, you know? And I think he views it that way too. And so it's nice to like come across people who aren't like shiesty.
Gotcha. And were you part of the production, or was it just kind of like you said, you just filled the space in?
Was I part of the production?
Yeah, the production.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, for many, many days, I guess how many? I went over to Italy for like 8 days straight, and we just like sat every day in the studio, every day. And
Gotcha. Because I'm a producer, and I always like the artist to be present during the production,
100%.
right? Reason for that is, like I tell everyone, is kind of you can't put a one-size-fits-all on every artist, on every record. Producers that don't kind of get that idea mess everything up, right? Because tones change, concepts change, you know, just the vibe, just the whole feel of it, right? So what you may like may not be a good fit for Romeo or for somebody like, you know, Prince Royce, whatever the case may be,
100%.
right? But it could be the same exact beat, same lyrics, same melodics, everything down to the core. So it's good that you're a part of that. And I think that's kind of why the records fit you better than just jumping onto a record.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay sometimes. People will send demos, and you're like, okay, yeah, this seems like a song that I could work with. And then I try to like go in and make it a little more fitting for myself if that's the way it goes. But actually the first song I ever did, Lento, with this producer, we did it from overseas. I was in Virginia and he was in Italy, and it was kind of like testing the waters to see how well we were going to work together, if we liked each other's like work ethic and standards, and like, you know, just like see how we work together.
Yeah.
And we were able to complete that song from a distance, which a lot of people make music that way, but it is missing that element of being in the same space and being able to provide the energy into the music, and like creatively, it's super important. So when I decided I wanted to do a whole collect like body of music, 12 songs, he was like, you got to come over here. He was like,
Italy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Bachata in Italy.
Oh, it's huge, dude. That's the thing is like people just think like Dominican Republic, but like bachata in New York, massive. Yeah. I mean, there's so many Dominicans in.
But Italy, that's
also my top listenership is in Spain. Like they are crushing it. Like they do Latin. Like in my small town, the crowd is kind of dwindling. Like it used to pull like maybe 100 for my small town, like 100 people on like a Thursday night, and now it's like getting less and less and less. There on like a Wednesday, like 1,000 people.
Really?
All dancing bachata.
I noticed that the international
Crazy.
Latin crowd is a little bigger too sometimes. So I actually, you know, not to put this on me, but just kind of a little context. There's this big event in Japan. I just found this out recently that they throw some of the biggest perreo parties in the world, right? The Japanese go crazy for reggaeton and all the perreo parties. I seen the videos and I thought I was being punked.
Yeah,
like,
you're
this
like,
is
what the
not
hell?
true whatsoever. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, I literally joined a competitive Latin dance team in New Zealand. Like I would have never, and my choreographer who's like pulled me to be on this team, poached me, was Chinese.
Yeah.
And like I went to China after that I moved to China, and I would practice dance with a Mexican guy in China there. He taught bachata in China. Like it's everywhere. It's pervasive, and they have huge congresses in Asia as well. I know a lot of performers that get booked in Asia, Singapore,
big for that.
all the time.
So are you capitalizing? You trying to capitalize your music in the Asia market,
I
considering
will
that
go
it's
anywhere. Well, they'll pay me to sing.
true?
Show me the dollars and I'll go.
Absolutely. Gotta love it. So we have Extraño, we have Criminal, we have Lento.
Yep.
El reloj,
You got it.
reloj, right? Is that how you say
Oh, reloj.
it? Reloj.
Like a watch.
Oh, I knew that. And then I was just testing her Spanish. So some of your fans was like asking if you actually knew real Spanish. I don't know what the hell that meant, because
No,
that's you.
I only know fake Spanish.
Huh?
I only know fake Spanish.
You know fake Spanish? What is
No, I'm
fake
joking.
Spanish?
Yeah, nothing. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
Like, what do you
there
say?
is
Real
a
Spanish.
fake Spanish. I just didn't know
What is
your
that?
fake
Oh, maybe.
Spanglish.
You know what it is? It's when you speak Spanish with a American accent.
That too.
Hola, me llamo Cara Leona.
No, that sounds like a voicemail. It's like one
Right?
of those like
No,
customer
but
service
the
agents.
GPS was speaking in Spanish, and it was like, de la recha. I was like, damn, bitch. Like, can you say it?
That's the Rosetta Stone voice.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Hola, me gusta.
Like, with no
Leona.
accent? I'm like, why, though? Just speak English at that point, damn.
Yeah, that's true. So I grew up in Harlem and Dykeman. I'm from New York.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
I'm a rookie here in New York, in Miami. So I was born in in the Bronx, in Harlem. Learned all my Spanish in Dykeman because what I've learned is, like you said, broken Spanish just doesn't fly with the Dominicans in the Washington Heights area at all. They just frowned upon.
Like, get out of here, white boy.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah. So were you? Sorry, now I'm gonna ask you questions. So you were born in New York,
I was born and raised in New York, and I moved around quite a bit.
and your blood is
My blood is Puerto Rican and Spaniard. Have never been to Spain,
okay.
but Puerto Rico, I've been there
I'm going next week.
more times than I can possibly imagine. Huh?
I'm going to Madrid next week. You can
You
hop
going to
on it.
Madrid? Well, my family's from Barcelona.
Oh, sick.
So my grandmother's side and everything.
Huge
I am planning to
conversation.
go for the DJ stuff, obviously. So I have the DJing and the production. Like, I really do mean that. I do a lot of production. So I have connections everywhere, and they've been trying to drag me out for the longest. Hence why I did a remix to one of your videos, and we're going to get into that later because you totally left me on red. Like I was
You
a
did a remix
psycho
to one of
ex-boyfriend.
mine?
So terrible. Yeah, you did.
What
You
do
left
you
me
mean?
on red.
You remixed one of my songs?
I did. It was
didn't-
fire, and I played it.
Don't worry. Everyone does it. Why should I be different?
And you left me on red. It's totally fine. Listen, I get it.
I swear.
I'm
Where
not mad.
was I?
You was like, it's cute. Oh, cute.
Did I
white
say
boy."
that?
No.
Oh,
I'm
I was
just,
like, I feel
when
like I
I
would've
see red,
remembered.
I create this narrative of what you're possibly saying, and I think the worst of
No,
it.
you know what happens if you get left on red? It's completely not intentional. And it's my attention span is that of like a gnat. And so
Of a
I'll
gnat.
like a tiny
I know what it
yeah.
is. It's
And
just
so-
hilarious. I've never heard that
you know,
reference before.
those tiny bugs that fly around with no brain. Yeah, and so I'll just like be doing something or a million things, and I'll pop open my phone, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'll like put my phone down, and go do 700 other things, and then it's not in my inbox anymore. It looks opened, and then it's just like just.
And in your brain, you replied, because I do that.
I don't know. I don't just literally my brain goes to whatever the next thing is in the room. Maybe my son said something. Maybe like something happened. Dishwasher went boop.
Gotcha.
And it's gone forever. You know.
Yeah. Well, we'll try
So
it
if
out.
there's anyone out there
I
left
guess
on
I'll
red, I'm
double-
really
I'll-
sorry.
I'll double
It's not
DM
intentional.
next time. I'll be like, I said,
blow me the fuck
I
up.
remixed it. And I did it. Yeah, I'm
Remixed
going to
it.
say something drastic. That way you be like, he said remixed it. Yeah, but you responded. So now I got your attention.
No, but triple text me or whatever you want.
Triple text.
Triple whatever.
You got the proof of that, right?
No,
You're the
it does
witness.
not bother me at all to be like this whole thing about like, oh, it's like uncouth to like double message people or whatever. Like, I don't believe in that shit. Like, just hit me up if
Just
you need
hit you
to.
up.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
not here for the semantics.
I'm gonna put that to the test. We're gonna test that.
Yeah,
out.
blow me up.
Gotcha.
whatever.
So to kind of close out the whole music chapter of
Sure.
everything, what do you have planned going forward? Again, you have a lot of records that we have. I think I ran down what was 7 or 8 of them total.
Yeah.
Just for those who don't know, she did what I said, Extraño. We have Criminal. We have Lento. El Reloj. I can't say that word.
It's
for
a hard
some-
one. It is.
And I'm Spanish. We have On My Own, which is kind of a hybrid. Is English, obviously.
Different producer.
Yeah.
That was really my first song where I was like, I want to do bachata, but I just worked with someone locally. And I'm actually really proud of that song. It's
like
a
that
different vibe.
I like it.
I actually just got that beat on the internet. Like that's how basic I was.
Yeah. I
when
had to listen to
started.
your whole album like a total groupie just to kind of get an idea. I'm not talking out of my ass. So I'm like,
Sure.
yeah, that record is great. It's not what you think. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's good music. I actually do like it.
It's like some of the older music, I'm like, this is shit and I need to remove it from my Spotify. But then I think, sometimes it's nice to see
Never
progress.
Take it off.
Right? It's better
So
to leave
I'll give
it.
you kind of a little history lesson on that. I learned that the hard way. You know, one of the biggest records in salsa is what? Mark Anthony. I need to know. That he did not want to put out, and they ended up putting it out anyway. And that was another big hit that he put out.
Yeah.
Sometimes what we think is a great hit, it's not a hit. And
Well, it's
sometimes what we
just
think is a
like-
flop.
It's a
actually
quality
hit.
thing though for
It
me.
is.
Like my old school stuff when I was working with like kind of smaller producers just in my hometown and I didn't really understand like music production or quality or having the right equipment or like I was just starting.
Yeah.
Newbie. And so when I hear it now I can just I don't like
You
I
know
don't
the
like
difference.
that it's not that like, oh, the song is like I don't like the melody. It's not that. It's literally the sound quality. I'm like, this sounds amateur as fuck and I don't like it. But
Redo it.
yeah, just get rid of it. Fuck out of here with that song.
Guys, so like I said, we have a couple of records. So what is going on for the future in the
Right.
music world?
So I have a lot of recorded stuff that I just have to release, but I'm trying to like, do it in a timely fashion and like really ride the wave of each track. I want to drop a song and like really let it breathe. Not crazy. Like I'm not going to drop a track like once a year for the next 10 years. But like, I want to drop a song and then like let people listen to it. And once that kind of dies down, then drop another one. And so I plan to drop a lot of music over the next year. But I'm also kind of venturing into some other, not strictly just bachata, but like some other Latin rhythms like cumbia or like, I got a demo the other day from a guy in LA that was like very like Jennifer Lopez, but of like the like 98 Jennifer
98
Lopez.
Lopez. Like My Love
Or like Ricky
Thing.
Martin.
Okay.
Of like the 90s. Like
Gotcha.
that kind of like high energy. It's not particularly like salsa or bachata or anything. It's just like a lot of like bongos and drums and like percussion, Latin instruments. But anyways, so I'm excited for that. I'm doing like a dark pop bachata that's actually in English. So
Dark
that'll
pop
be cool.
Bachata?
Yeah. So it's like if it didn't have the percussion that makes it bachata, you would just think it's a dark pop song. Anyways.
I'm actually very interested in
Yeah,
this
it's
idea.
called what's it called? My Body? Yeah, My Body.
Your body?
That's what it's called.
Body, yaddy, yaddy?
Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy,
That's
yaddy.
in Spanish, though.
Cuerpo, ro, 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 ro.
Yeah, I have to edit that in.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
hilarious.
Cuerpo, ro, 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 ro.
Well, that's good, though. Any big artists that you have planned that you're working with? That
Yori and
you
I.
don't have to name them if you don't
Yeah,
want.
well, Yori and I, we really liked working together, and so immediately his producer and him and I all were like, "Oh, let's do that again." That was really fun to work together.
Yeah.
Just like when you work with people and it's so flawless or like seamless. You're just like, we should
It's
probably
chemistry.
yeah,
It's
you
great
should
chemistry.
revisit that. So that's gonna happen. There's some other people cooking that maybe it's like not confirmed fully. But yeah,
But the smile says it all.
yeah.
Who do you want to work with if you had to pick? If you could pick anyone right now, just one
Rosalia.
though. Really?
I
Out of
love
everyone?
her. The album she just dropped, insane. I love too, like her Spanish, like Catalan, like background that she
Yeah,
brings
yeah.
into her music. Like her shit when she's singing like
Yeah, her-
traditional Spanish music is stunning.
Her cadences are great.
Love Carol G. I'm just here to work with the bitches, actually. I can tell you who I would never want to work with, Mr. 305. Really not a fan. Is that terrible to say out loud? I'm sorry.
It's not. It's totally fine. I mean, he's just a lot of rap, a lot of shouting,
Just a lot of noise, dude.
a lot of noise.
I'm like, ad-lib like 3 decibels less, please.
Yeah.
Too much for my ears.
Well,
Anyways.
I hope it works out for you.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
hope
I
everything
respect it.
goes. If anybody wants to know, again, just go on all her platforms. You'll see just.
Yeah, also,
Cara
can I be on a
Leona.
Bad Bunny song?
Want to be on a Bad
I'm
Bunny record?
manifesting it. I want to throw ass with Bad Bunny on a stage.
Bad Bunny.
Mm.
He's dropping a new album. You know that, right?
I would imagine. I mean,
I got word
please
of
don't
the
stop.
word of a friend of a friend of a friend whose dog's cousin knows everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I got all that.
Plug.
So
Yes.
outside of the music, right? Again, we know that, on air TV, reality TV personality, stuff like that. With that, we all know that also comes with a lot of ups and downs,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I am very anxious to kind of dive into this only because some of the things I've read on the internet hurt my feelings. They're not even about me, right? I was like, why would you say that? Oh my God. It's
It's
just like,
rough out here.
just brought the feminine out of me. I'm not even a feminine
Yeah.
man. So that, I kind of want to dive into certain things, right? You did send me some screenshots of some very, very nasty comments. So before we even get into
Not
these,
unprompted, though. It wasn't out of context. I wasn't like, look at all this hate I'm getting.
No. It wasn't even that. It was more like I had to ask you a simple question. Was like, what's some of the worst things you've heard? And that's kind of where I want to go with that. So how do you manage some of these nasty comments? Like, where's your headspace? Do you laugh? Does anything ever make you cry? Make you think sometimes?
I will say it's a muscle that you exercise over time. Like when you first go on and you're like on this like public thing and you're very vulnerable and you don't know what's happening or what to expect, and it's just like an onslaught of people. Some of it really good, some of it not. It's just like a lot, to be vulnerable, and so you're not used to it at all in the beginning, and so over time, you get feedback and you get better at dealing with it. One time I asked my therapist, I was like, how do you deal with like hate, like people commenting on about you and they don't know anything about you? It's such a strange parasocial relationship happening. And he was like, well, don't read the comments. I'm like, but the engagement though, I got to read it. Like, I have to.
It's hard to not read the
You
comments.
can't. Well, it's like I'm here to grow like my business and my music and my page. And it's like if I want engagement, you got to engage with the people. So in order to sift through who you can engage with and respond, you got to read it all, you know. And people are always like, why you like every mean comment? I'm like, because it's engagement, and I appreciate the engagement regardless. If you want to hate on my page or like my page, I'm going to appreciate it regardless because the algorithm does not care, you know. So get your angst out, and I'll just keep on keeping on. But I think it is really hard, really challenging. The most challenging is when people talk about my son or being a mother, parenthood. Yeah. Because I think being a parent is already so complex, and you're always doubting. I mean, can't speak for everybody, but a lot of my friends and myself included, you doubt yourself as a parent sometimes. Like, am I doing the right thing? Is he going to have a good life? Like, am I making the right decisions? Those things already live in your head. And then you have this general public just like judging the shit out of the tiniest bit that they've seen on a television show.
I think the big issue with that is, right, is that people take things completely out of context, because television can paint such a really nasty narrative of people, right? Because everything is edited, there's a lot of structure, and when nobody gets to see the raw side of you, they only are going to take everything at face value.
Right.
With you, I've never actually verbally had a good conversation with you other than right now, but just the texts and the messages that I've gotten from you, like, you're such a good person. Like, I don't understand where all these messages are coming from, right? So I got a chance to actually see outside of that, right? And then with this being said, I hear just the genuinity in your voice just shows me that 90% of the stuff on television is a joke, right? And it's fine. It happens.
Yeah, well, it's funny because, like, I guess to go back to the headspace thing is, it's like, that's what I tell myself. Every time somebody says something mean, I'm like, they just don't know me. They think they know me, and that's fine. And I understand why they think they know me. But also, like, that needs to be studied, because it's a weird thing where people see just, like, a TV show and then feel compelled to write someone in real life. I'm like, something is off about this, but neither here nor there. Yeah. My mindset, though, is just always, I'm like, they don't know me. The people who actually know me in my life are huge fans of me and, like, keep me around because they like my character and they find me to have integrity or whatever the fuck, or whatever they keep me around. Maybe they think I'm funny. I don't know. But, like, I just have to remind myself that, like, these people don't actually know me, and the people in real life care about me and love me for who I am. And
no, of course, there's always, you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad.
Always.
Some of the, I'm not even gonna ask anymore. I have read some nasty mess. You guys need to stop. Bullies are unacceptable.
Keyboard
in
warriors.
This era. It's okay to be fun bullies, but don't be a nasty bully, because if I do research on half of you people, I can find some stuff.
Oh my God, do you know what my favorite activity is sometimes? Is, like, see the hateful comment and just pop open their profile picture.
Oh yeah.
And then read the bio. Never fucking fails. Like, crazy. The combo is great. I don't want to call anybody out because I might have people that like me that have those things too. But, like, man, it's just, like, the most. And that also helps me, like, mitigate. Yeah. Because I, like, go to this profile. It's got 2 followers and, like, a picture of
trolls.
Like, trolls, Aunt Jane from 1974.
All those messages are going to come from the trolls. We know that.
It's wild.
Some people, obviously, you have some people who generally just don't have a life. They have, like, 100,000 followers, and all they do is their whole concept, their whole platform is just talk crap about people.
I have never in my life watched a television show and felt compelled to write someone. Ever. Ever. Uh-oh. Well, you and I, that's different. I won't...
Apologies in advance if you know who I am on Reddit.
I guess I mean, like, in a negative way. Like, even if I watch something and I was like, well, I didn't love that, I'm never gonna go write them. Like, who has time for that? I don't know. I don't, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not my wheelhouse.
Who has time for that, right?
I'm sorry. I'm just
again.
Low-key roasting you.
Sorry. Listen, I call that toilet humor. You just go to the bathroom. You're like, you know what? I hate you. You know what I mean? And just, I don't like the stuff you say about me. I don't like the stuff you say about other people. So I'm a bully of bullies.
Oh, well, let's bully bullies.
Yeah, I'm a bully. I am a bully, but
Perfect.
I bully the bullies.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person to go and respond to the message that you didn't respond to, because it's more fun.
I have some friends, and maybe you found them on Reddit, I don't know, but they've started, like anonymous Reddit accounts. Are they all anonymous on Reddit? I don't know how Reddit works.
Yeah, I mean, the names are really weird. So, yeah, they are anonymous.
So they'll
some
go
of them
in.
allow us to see the information.
Yeah,
I have a big platform on there. So,
oh, do you?
My name is Hilarious. And
that's your actual name, or it's a funny name?
No, my name is Hilarious.
Okay.
It's funny. Like, that's not the actual name.
Oh.
Like, my name itself, it's a funny name. That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I was like, wait, what?
No. It's a funny name, and it is considered anonymous because some of the stuff, the responses that I get for the shows that I do and other things that I do, I do need to keep it anonymous just for keepsake.
Yeah.
And it keeps it mysterious for the people that don't know me at all.
Well, some of my friends have started these, like, anonymous accounts to combat the narratives.
Yeah.
You know, and just, like, drop the truth.
Well, I've seen a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. So there's a war zone on Reddit. If you've never actually took the time to sit there and read them, there's a whole war zone for you. There's several for you. There's one that has probably over 100,000 comments, and it's just a war zone. You have friends, you have enemies on the whole thing.
Huh.
Some of the comments that I read.
100,000. What the fuck?
No, they're massive subreddits.
Sometimes it's like shocking because I don't doubt. I don't really look at those numbers. I spend a lot of time on Instagram and
I would
Spotify.
highly advise against it because you're gonna be so consumed because it is a show. It's a TV show. Your life is a TV show on Reddit on its own, just based on the war that happens. Hilarious stuff.
You'll have to just pull some funny ones next time you're there.
We'll pull some funny ones
right now.
Probably not right now.
I was like, do you have this available?
I do have a couple of them. Maybe before the end of the show, we'll run some, and then we'll put some there, cross the name out. But there's some funny ones, and I mean that from the people that
I don't read them.
The people that defend you are warriors. Diehards.
Love you. Thanks.
Some of the topics that they talk about would be the singing, for one.
Right.
Somebody said that they know that you're not Spanish, obviously.
Yeah, surprise.
I don't think that you need a rocket scientist to prove that, but you sing Spanish, so I don't, there's a difference, obviously. Obviously, the whole X situation did come up many, many times, which I find really silly because nobody knows what happens behind closed doors. Right?
Well, it's just the whole premise of the show that I'm on, so it's like, of course.
And then, of course, the next one. The big topic. The capital O, the capital F. That is a huge topic.
We don't say that word here?
So yeah, we do.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
Capital O, capital F. Yeah.
Capital O, capital F, the OnlyFans.
Yep.
I didn't know you had one.
I do. I have two.
Oh, behave, baby.
I did not know you had one. I found out when I was trying to get information on you. The show was like, wait, AI. That's AI. I don't believe that.
There is some AI out there. I have to track it down.
I seen some.
Yeah.
But I found them, and I was like, oh, so she does have one.
Uh-huh.
Let me find out what they say about that. So obviously a lot of mean comments about that. One of the big questions was, do you prefer the music or the content creation? What brings you more joy? Obviously, I said music, but
what?
We're going to ask you because somebody does want to know this. This person actually wanted their name to be known. It's called Future Efficiency. Wanted to know, what do you prefer?
Oh, I absolutely prefer music.
Prefer the music?
Hands down. I mean, making content on OF is not a passion.
Yep.
Do I like sex? For sure. But
obviously.
It's very much work that. Whereas when I make music, it doesn't feel like work. It's something I've been passionate about forever, in a genre that I really love. So that's not even a comparison,
Stronger meteor. Why? Do you not fear you doing, it's not porn, it's OnlyFans. Do you not fear that this will follow you into the future and potentially embarrass you and your family, especially the little one?
No, I'm not fearful of it. I think, first of all, I don't get embarrassed by a lot, and I think I look really great. Number one.
I saw it. Yes, it was professional. Okay, I had to look because I had to see the show, but you looked great.
Yeah, thank you. I think as far as, obviously when you think about doing something like that, it comes into your own mind. Okay, I'm a mom and I have a son, and how could that impact everything and everyone? And I think where I landed on that, morally, is I think if you raise a child really with a lot of love and stability, what their parent does for work and I likely by the time he's old enough to really talk about it, I would assume I'm not doing that anymore, hopefully. But I think when you really love your child and they feel safe and stable, that whatever the parent does for work, I don't think that it's gonna shake him. You know what I mean? I think I would hope that I can raise a son that would never judge people for what they want to do with their bodies, including his mother. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my goal.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I don't.
So did you just wake up one morning and say, yeah, I'm going to just do the OnlyFans? Just why not?
No, I actually started OnlyFans when Guillermo and I were still together because I wanted to buy a house. And he wasn't doing it. So
he said, I'm just going to do it.
I was like, I'm going to start an OnlyFans for that. And then we bought a house. And then I kind of let it trail off because I completed the goal. And I was like, okay, cool. Then I wanted to get back into music. Music is not cheap.
It's not.
It's not cheap.
Studio time is
expensive.
It's a
reckless adventure, right? And so financially, I was like, okay, I have a young baby at home. I can't just be shoveling money into I don't want to call it a pipe dream, but it's something that is not necessarily a guaranteed return on investment, right?
Yep.
And so I said, okay, how can I get cash flow to fund my dream without impacting my day-to-day budget, right? Which is my real estate money, which is television money, which is, you know, other jobs, right? So I funnel my OF money directly to my music, and I pay everybody on my team from that money. I have like a little team here. Like,
It's actually funny. That was a question. Like, how do you pay your team? So there you go. I
yeah,
don't even know.
all of those expenses, like my
Chancey Dubin asked that same question, was like, you know, how does the money flow and how is she paying her team? Are they being paid? That was actually a question. So
yeah.
there you go.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
even have to answer the question. This is
Ta-da.
what I like about this. So now they get to understand you from the back end.
Right,
Okay.
because, and people are like, oh, it's so like, you're not thinking about your son. And it's like, no, I'm actually thinking incredibly deeply about my son and how to build out a structured system that has everybody paid and fed, but doesn't disrupt my household income day to day.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be taking my real estate money that I used to feed my son and pay my mortgage with to throw it into a studio that may or may not work out. I need a cash flow over here that I run through an LLC to pay everybody, to do the things. And if that shit goes sideways, it doesn't impact my son.
Gotcha. So you are still doing the real estate.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. That was going to be my question. Like, is that still a thing?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you?
it's very much a thing. If you want to buy or sell a house in the state of Virginia,
I
I'm
am
licensed, baby.
Literally trying to buy soon. So
Oh, in Virginia?
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
What?
Virginia Beach.
What you got in Virginia?
I got family there. Virginia Beach.
You're just trying to get close to me.
And then I know you that, yep. She got me. I
Um,
try to sneak it, but
I actually would not sell you I personally wouldn't sell you a house in Virginia
why is
Beach.
that?
Not my area.
It's
You
not your
really,
area.
if you want to buy a home, you really should have someone who's an expert in the area that you want to buy.
Okay.
And although I could recklessly just
What
say,
area are you a professional in?
Charlottesville.
Okay, so
Central
I guess
Virginia.
I'm going to be shifting house thoughts here. Yeah.
But I think you should always work with someone who's like a professional in the area. Because like, although I'm licensed in the entire state, I should not be the one telling you about a Virginia Beach house.
Okay, I don't want to be in Virginia
And
Beach
also, I
anymore.
don't know shit about flood insurance
Okay, me neither.
because I
so
live in the mountains.
I don't want to be in Virginia Beach anymore.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to go where you are. It's
Nice.
fine. Perfect. Closer, intimate,
Yeah.
excellent.
In the mountains,
Wonderful.
nestled in the mountains.
Yes, in the mountains?
Yeah, it's in like the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains.
Do you hike? No hiking?
I'm
Never
not
thought
really
about
a
it.
physical person.
I did the Appalachian hike trail, by the way.
Oh, the
So I
whole
went-
thing?
yes.
That shit is long as hell.
Yeah, I
That's
did
the whole East Coast. Almost.
Almost. It's not that bad. Couple days.
It's like Vermont to
Yeah,
Tennessee
it's a
or
couple
something.
days.
Walking?
I did.
Catch me outside, you know what I'm saying? Wilderness. That's right, Mr.
Walking?
I did the Stairway to Heaven, by the way. So we do have one. And it's weird because the way that it's designed, it's not even designed, it's just it's natural. It actually does look like a staircase. The way that the rock formation is, and once you climb it, which is the steepest freaking cliff I've ever done in my life, I caught a panic attack. Got up, saw the beautiful view. Coming down was even worse.
Oh, no.
But it's a beautiful
See,
experience.
that's the kind of shit I cannot get behind. If it's painful, for what?
You'd be surprised. It's invigorating. It just gives you a sense of purpose to see where you come from, as far as the wilderness and things like that.
I like nature. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not afraid of like bugs or like, I grew up in the mountains. Like, I would play for hours and hours a day outside, ride four-wheelers and shit. But like, it's the physical part. I'm like, I don't want to climb a hill for fun.
So what do you do for
I
fun?
dance. For me, like the exercise, like I'm a group class girly. Like I won't go to the gym and like do a dumbbell or anything. I will. Yeah, that's a dumbbell, by the way. I do like, I'm competitive as shit.
I don't know what this is.
It's my. That's how much I go to the
If
gym.
you go to the gym and you work out like I'm about to go and push some weights right now, this is
Yo.
right here. That's the dumbbell.
Yeah, that's my dumbbell. I'm competitive as fuck. And so I will go to a group fitness class and I will be the best one in the room. So I will get like the best workout because
Pilates.
I'm not a Pilates girl, actually. I like Zumba, like HIIT, like cardio. I like high cardio, high intent. I'm an energetic person.
Like the ones that jump on the trampolines.
I've never done that, but it looks
It looks
interesting.
hilarious. I love it.
Hilarious.
Where I DJ, they do that on the back room.
I'm afraid I would
Yeah.
just boing off.
That's
Like
it.
you hit the wrong angle, pew, right in the mirror, you know?
No, just jumping to the side, just break your damn ankle or something.
Ugh, it looks rough.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah, no, I love a Zumba class because it's basically Latin dance, but like,
But what about on your downtime? So that's kind of more of a social setting. Like, what do you do on your downtime as far as the fun? Like, what do you like to do? You read? Do you drink wine? Do you?
Yeah, I like to drink. Everybody knows I'm a party girl. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
the online
title. That's the title they have.
That's
for
the
party
online
girl.
narrative. No, I like to. I'm a very social person. I actually like recharge being around other people. Like I'm a proper extrovert. You know what I mean? So I like to be in social settings. I like to network. I like to go out and chat. I like to watch live music. Obviously, I don't know if that's obvious, but I like to obviously sing. Cooking. I'm obsessed with like food shows.
Which one?
Great British Bake Off, Top Chef. My OGs forever.
Iron Chef America was my favorite show. I was like an addict.
Stop it. Really? I watched
addict.
all of them.
All of them.
What era though? Okay, let's get into
What do you mean whatever? All of them.
Okay, but you know, it
the
originated
way
in
down-
Japan though.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the OG
Moriyoshi
Japan?
is one of my favorite chefs, obviously.
Oh, Mori.
Morimoto.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite chefs. I saw it all the way up to, died down obviously, but up to when they did the Obama Chef. When it was a Chef Cora.
Oh, I was like, they had a Chef Cora?
Cora.
Yeah, Cat Cora.
Yeah, so they did that
Greek
with
background.
the Obama Chef, and that was probably the most, most rigged show in American history. They got so much shit for
I
that.
don't know what you're saying. Obama Chef?
So they had when it was an Obama, it was the Iron Chef America,
Okay.
and they had a special. It's not aired. It's actually completely off. You can't really find
How
it
did
anywhere.
you see it?
Because it was live at one point, and then it just got stripped from the internet. No reason, no cause. Obama's chef, with Michelle Obama, the secret ingredient was anything from the White House garden. And it was against Bobby Flay, Mario Batali, and Emerald Lagasse against the chefs of the White House. Chefs of the White House did not win. But they did in the show. So you gotta understand, it was rigged.
Well, this gives you a little insight into television, which I can't go into the inner workings of it all, but that's a good takeaway.
Yeah.
say
So it's one of my favorites. Obviously, like anything with Gordon Ramsay. I love Ramsay. I would love to have him here one day, just because I saw him on one of the other shows, and I was like, I would love.
Apparently, he has a really great personality.
He does.
Like he's fucking
I've
funny,
heard.
and he's not just this mean yelling guy that everybody thinks he is.
So you cook.
I have a lot of food knowledge. Like I always say that if I was in a life or death situation,
You have food knowledge means you can't cook.
well, it's one thing to have food knowledge. It's another thing to apply the food
Everybody
knowledge.
has food knowledge. You know what food is.
Not everyone has good food knowledge, like a broad base of like
Define food
ingredients,
knowledge.
techniques, like origins of foods, like
So give me something Italian right now. Something just off the top of your head. Great
Burrata.
Italian dish.
burrata. I mean,
What are the
what do you want?
What are the ingredients
Of what?
of
Give me a dish and I'll probably tell you what's in it.
chicken francese bruschetta with angel hair pasta?
Francese?
Francese.
I don't know what that is. I know what bruschetta is.
You know what bruschetta? Okay, so what's the bruschetta ingredients?
So it's going to be bread, cut, thinly sliced, probably on a bias, like a nice little angle, and then it's going to be toasty. If you do it right, I would do olive oil, toast it off. Then, I mean, what do you want on it? You said tomatoes?
Oh, it's not. It's what's on
Dice?
it.
Are we Brenoising our tomatoes? Do you know what a Brenoise is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, just like random shit like that. Like I know like knife cuts for no fucking reason.
So you just order
You know,
food most of the time?
quenelles, like a 7-sided
I like how you're so animated when you're explaining things.
Well, that's
It's
how
like
you
it's
do it. The
very-
motion to make a quenelle, some chefs can do it just in one swoop out of the ice cream bin. And
I
it's
only
good.
ask because I love cooking. I was supposed to pursue cooking completely. I don't know
I
where
think
the
one
hell.
day I will. Like when I'm old and you can't.
You're not
sell
gonna
my
be
vagina
old
on the
anytime
internet.
soon. How old are you? 23.
I'm sorry, what?
I see you're not gonna be old anytime soon. How old are you? 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get that all the time. No, right.
Yeah, I was going to say you look about 23 too.
I love cooking.
Me too.
I'm a big Italian cook. I cook Japanese. I cook Thai. I cook
Do you
Chinese.
make your own pasta?
I make my own pasta from scratch. I do.
That's
I
what I
make
meant.
any marinaras from scratch. See how I'm like tossing in all the good qualities I have as a man. I know how to rice, pretty much anything you can possibly think of. If I've never cooked it, I can cook it. Now the hardest thing I've done was sushi.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
so
learned
hard.
how to do it. Took a lot of sushi, a lot of rice to
What's
figure
your
it out.
sushi order? Sushi roll.
My sushi roll,
Mm-hmm.
spicy tuna.
Great choice. Yeah.
What's yours?
What is the name? See, now I'm talking about food knowledge and I forgot the name. The fatty tuna. It's like the belly of the tuna. It's really, really good. It has a name, and I love the mouthfeel. It's like marbled, like Wagyu is marbled, but it's fish, and it is so fucking good.
Oh, I'm interested. I don't know what that one is.
I could Google it. We can
Yes,
talk
I do
about
the
it later.
spicy tuna. Obviously, salmon rolls.
Mm.
Anybody can do the salmon rolls. I can make a mean ceviche.
Ooh, I love a ceviche, but I'm really, really, I err on the side of Peruvian ceviche always. Like, I don't want shrimp and tomatoes in my ceviche.
You want shrimp and tomato?
No.
Shrimp, I don't eat shrimp.
Perfect.
I'm allergic because I made myself allergic, not medically.
How do you make yourself? Oh, you're just deciding you don't like shrimp?
Let's roll the clip. So, when I was younger, I had a
Stop.
bad case of food poisoning with shrimp.
Oh.
It wasn't because I was allergic, and that caused the most craziest PTSD that I can possibly think of. So now my body naturally reacts, has allergic reaction, but if you give me the test, I'm not allergic.
Right.
So that's what I mean by I've created my own allergic.
PTSD.
Which is really annoying because I genuinely used to love popcorn shrimp, and now I don't
Right.
because I can't.
Well, good news is Peruvian ceviche is just fish.
Fair some.
So wait, what do you put in your ceviche then?
Huh?
What's in your ceviche?
What am I what?
What's in your ceviche? Like when you said you make ceviche.
I can do ceviche with mahi-mahi, obviously, because it's one of my favorite fishes for ceviche. If I really want to be bougie and impress somebody like you, it would be like a Chilean sea bass kind of a ceviche, which is a very, very light hint of the lemon juice, potentially some little bit of vinegar on the side, cilantro, obviously, some pickled corn, stuff like that.
Choclo, the little fat
we're going to find out
corn.
what your schedule is, so when I do make that, we'll have that at dinner in Virginia while she's selling me my house next to hers. Not too far from here, right? I've been shooting my shot on the DM for the longest. But that's cool. I mean, I like the fact that at least you're multi-talented in different areas. You don't cook, but you do know what it takes to cook.
When I was married, I would cook often, like 3 meals a day. Like I can cook.
What is your best dish if you can't cook? I'm only asking this because somebody's really I don't know who the hell this creep is, but he wants to know.
All right, creep, I'm going to let you know right now. My favorite thing that I find joy in doing is searing a ribeye. Like
Medium?
For me.
Or rare?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in between.
Like the steps that are required for me, in my opinion, to sear a steak really good, it's like when you get the end product and you let it rest and you kind of, ooh.
You ever had Wagyu?
Yeah. In Japan.
Yeah, I've never had it.
What? Oh,
So
Lord.
Miami has a very bad reputation for making shit food. I said it. I don't care. New York has better food.
That's wild.
Miami's notorious for overcomplicating food with nothing to come from it. And what I mean by that is, I'm from New York. Most famous meal in New York is a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll. We know that.
From like a bodega.
Over here, it's bacon, egg, and cheese, goat cheese, and sprinkles, and some kind of powdered sugar, and all kinds of weird shit. And they just put it all around. Like, I just want a sandwich. Like, I don't. Steaks over here are nowhere near what they're supposed to be.
Well, and I love the simplicity of a seared steak. Like, it's not a whole dish, like you said, but for me, done well, it's just like butter, basted with a little garlic, a little like thyme, rosemary, in the pan, let it rest. Woo-wee. You don't need a lot. Dude, fucking A1 steak sauce. If you say steak sauce around me, I'll throat punch you, I swear to God.
I can make wow, I'm having a brain fart because you're looking at me making me nervous.
Yeah, sorry.
It is a chimichurri sauce.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So a nice chimichurri. So my grandmother, she rest in peace, used to make like the best coquito, steak with chimichurri, and arroz con gandules. And it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook through her, and that's why I said I wanted to get into cooking at one point. It's fine. You don't cook. I do. So
I do cook. Don't say that.
I cook.
Listen, now that I live on my own with my son, who am I cooking for? A toddler who's going to throw that shit in the floor? Like,
She's
it's really soul crushing to spend like hours prepping a meal to then eat with your toddler, and then he just throws that shit in the floor.
But I cook, so it's okay.
Okay, perfect.
I got you.
Thank you. Check.
Going back into the topic, we kind of just went left
Yeah, we
there.
just-
I feel like I'm on
Food
a first date or something. It's like a speed dating card, right?
Uh-huh.
Back to kind of your online content, obviously with the music and things like that. We have some questions here, so I want to ask a lot of these. These are more funny questions for you. These are rapid fire questions.
Love humor.
These came straight from, I can't even pronounce that. It's a funny Reddit account, right?
Okay.
So this one right here, they kind of want to know what you like. This is like, what do you like in men and things of that nature. This is fun. First.
Are you sure you didn't write this question?
I'm reading it. They want to just know what your ideal type of man is.
Physically?
Physically starting, and then you go obviously qualities, mentally, So let's start with the physical.
Yeah. So I'm not super into white dudes. It's not really my thing.
What define white? Like your complexion?
American white.
American white.
Like
eggshell?
like finance bro type.
Like what?
Finance bro type.
Ah, okay.
Like
Wall Street
quarter zip.
bros.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, okay.
I need a little sazon. And they don't have to be Latino. They can be from anywhere. I honestly, I don't love like white dudes. I also just don't like the American like mentality a lot of times. Like I don't think they're super gentlemanly. And I think that like something's off. Something's off, you know? Like
What
they
makes
don't
a
open
gentleman?
opening doors, being thoughtful. Like I find that like Latin men or like people of any color really are way better at just being romantic. Like I think romanticism is like really lost on Americans. Like
Romance has been stigmatized in the United States.
I know, and I'm
everything is like, oh, you're so boring.
tell
or
the
whatever
girl
it's
how
like.
much you love her. Like let her know. Like why is that cringy to show someone how much you care about them? Like
I open doors.
I need you
All the time.
to get in and out of places.
Yeah.
No, and so like I think okay, so physically, yeah, I like fit. I don't want someone that's like chunky. No offense.
Obviously.
Big people need love too, but they don't have to be like super jacked or anything because I'm not like a gym girly, so like that's not really a requirement.
Gym bros are the worst, by the way.
I don't really know, but yeah, I think mostly my physical type comes down to like not being that specific. It's more of like a vibe. Like if the vibe check is there, like I've dated Japanese guys, I've dated like Asian men, I've dated Hispanic men, I've dated all over the globe men, and it's not, they all look different, you know, so it's hard to say. I like tattoos.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I like tattoos. Honestly, I just like someone who can carry a good conversation. I like an intellectual. I can't be with someone who's a little simple.
Like this?
Like our conversation?
Yeah.
Or are you saying you're simple?
I'm simple?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I'm like,
No, but you say you like somebody who can keep a
right.
conversation.
Yeah,
so that's
witty.
one.
I think humor is a huge marker for intelligence, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. And so I just, you know, it's like you got to be able to hang with like humor. You can't be a simpleton.
Okay, so
I cuss a lot. I have a very like, you know, profane mouth.
that's a Taurus thing.
Yeah.
My mother's a Taurus.
Yeah, I
and
just don't
I know.
care. Also,
Yeah.
I think it's like expression. Like, I think we have words to express things. So why don't we fucking use them?
New
you know?
York, we say a lot, so
Right.
I'm not even worried about that
Exactly.
at all.
I cuss a lot. So, like, I can't have, super, like, religious people. That one's a hard one.
You don't like super religious people.
Not really.
That's fine.
I
In what sense?
I guess I like people who are really open-minded. So, like, you can be religious, but, like, please don't push your religion on me.
No. Of course not.
But that's, like, the whole idea of religion is, like, bring more people under the umbrella.
Again,
Let them all
that
love
is a
Jesus, you know?
false narrative. That's not, nobody push it. Like, the real people who do it don't push it on anybody.
Right.
You know, you're supposed to come into it welcome. You're supposed to do it in willingly. Sorry,
Right.
not welcomely.
Yeah.
Willingly, then, you know, if that's the direction and the choice you want to make, then that's totally fine.
And I don't like how some religions say like this thing is inherently good and this thing is inherently bad. I think like
It's all experience. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
so I don't know.
Obviously, we know good right from wrong, and don't go out there and murder somebody and say, you know what, I'm just experiencing life.
Right.
But we all make
Just wanna
mistakes.
try it.
Yeah, just try.
wanna dabble.
You know what I mean? No, it's cool. He'll forgive me. No, it's not the way it works. But if you're doing certain things, you know, we all make mistakes. It happens.
Right.
Right. And I'm not a judge of character because obviously I'm not a saint myself. I've done some weird shit too. But at the end of the day,
yeah, religion. I think so many people have died in the history of humanity over religion, over arguing about something that we don't know for sure. And I'm like, this is silly. You know,
the biggest wars are fought from religion.
I know.
The biggest,
the biggest,
bloodiest, the worst.
the worst.
Yeah. All the time.
I don't get it. And I really love all people and I'm super open-minded. And so I think I have to be with someone who can get down with any and all types of people. Can't deal with racism, can't deal with bigotedness. I can't deal with just silly stuff, you know, like
And somebody who accepts you for what you do, because I'm pretty sure there's guys who be like, would you quit the OF stuff, right?
pay my bills, pay my music,
Fair enough.
pay for my shit, and then I don't have to do it.
So let's see. No physical type generally, as long as you don't look like an eggshell. She don't like gym.
What's an
monkeys.
eggshell?
An eggshell is...
Oh, I know what an eggshell. You mean white?
No, because when you say white Wall Street white kind of boys. We call those eggshells.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, Wall Street bros or Wall Street hoes, right? I know a couple of those. Why does that rhyme? I'm just rapping over here.
You're just spitting bars.
Popping.
Wow.
Eggshell white. Basically, like, you're just as white as they come, right? Anything beyond that, you're transparent.
I need like...
She needs a little bit of sazón, adobo, sofrito, un poquito de eso y de eso, y no se me
you know?
Tattoos. She likes tats. How about musicians? You like DJs, musicians, potentially?
I'm sick of them.
Wait, speaking of which, so there's a rumor.
Here we go.
A whole DJ thing. I'm not the DJ. No, if I'm being honest, I must say I really, really wish I were. In fact, if I were, I would not complain, nor will I deny it. It would be truth, and I would be totally engaging of it in every possible way. But I'm not the DJ, but I should have been. Guys,
everybody is trying to figure out who the DJ is.
do not stalk my page. I am not the DJ that we're talking about.
Who is the DJ?
Yeah, I know. Because somebody asked me, it's like, are you the DJ? I'm like, who's the DJ?
There's been like compilations of like posts on the internet of like a DJ that I did, like any of the songs that usually have a DJ in like my face. I'm like, guys, not every DJ in the world is the DJ. Like, that is being
it's just
referenced.
Coincidence that I am a DJ, but
I know, but it's like,
I found that to be hilarious.
If I'm in any proximity to a DJ, that DJ is the DJ that I've been accused of hooking up with. I'm like, okay.
So what is this DJ rumor? What is it about? Is it truthful? Is it fake?
No, it's not. It's exactly like what I said it was on the television show.
Well, we can't talk about that.
Right. Well, we can talk, you know. It's someone that I grew up with in my town. He'd been a friend for so long. And so he got into bachata when I decided I wanted to get into bachata. Of course, I fucking hit him up. And I was like, hey, let me perform. Let me spin my songs there. And he was like, of course.
And that was that.
Yeah.
That's it. Stop. It's done. We're going to get away from that topic. It was just something
people,
that just popped
no
up.
No matter where I'm at, people think I must be fucking whoever's in front of me. Like,
that is so tasteless of people to think that off the bat. That's what I'm saying. It's just the minute.
Like, could you imagine if I just went into every room and fucked everyone all the time? Like, what? That's not a real life. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not real life.
Especially every DJ. But do you like DJs?
Sure. I like anyone.
She likes DJs. Musicians, producers.
I don't ever judge anyone for what they do for work.
Doesn't judge producers, DJs, musicians.
I think anyone can be a good person and have any kind of job.
Green flags. What is the ultimate hell yes for you? Hail Mary.
In a man?
In a man.
What is a hell yes for me?
Like a hell yes. You're like, you know what? That just topples everything.
I don't know. Is that bad that I don't know? What's a great? I mean, I like.
It's
I said,
it's
I like
actually
someone.
good because that means you're not shallow. You don't have
I'm
like
not.
a specific.
It's really hard. I just obviously I need to feel safe in their presence. Like gentlemanly, thoughtful. I really appreciate follow through. I feel like a lot of men just flap their fucking gums and don't do the things that they say they're gonna do. That pisses me off. I do everything 110%. So like if I say I'm gonna do something, best believe I'm going to do it, you know, to the best of my ability. And so when people are like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and they don't, it shows me that, like, I can't trust you to hold yourself accountable. So how are you going to come through for me?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like someone who's, like, entrepreneurial, you know, someone who, like, you don't have to be super nerdy, like, in, like, the budgeting department, but you got to have a little bit of financial literacy going on.
Okay. No Wall Street bros, but you got to be in finance to some extent.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just like know how to pay your bills and like know how to budget, like know what's coming in and what's going out. And like, I think it's really immature, like when grown ass men don't know what their bills are, you know?
I've been in finance since I was 18 years old, guys, just so you know. I've just been doing it my whole life.
Shut the fuck up. I feel like you're just talking
credit,
at this point.
Underwriting.
Or yeah, like, or do they understand credit and how that works in America? Or like, what's the long-term goals like for building success? Like, I like someone who's highly motivated. I can't have anybody that, like, because I'm independent, and so I need someone who has their own life. Like, I don't want to be someone's entire life. Like, I need you to have your own life, and I'll have my life, and then we can, like, choose to share time together and have, like, companionship, but I don't want to be your whole life.
Oh, that's very honorable of you because I'm referencing everything that I'm reading on the internet, right? Because I had to kind of, like, crash course everything. A lot of them said that you didn't know what you wanted, right? It's like, oh, she just seems like somebody who doesn't know how to get her head straight. She doesn't know what she wants. And hearing this just sounds like, you know what? She sounds like a mature woman who generally knows what's on, you know, basically what's on your menu of what has to be done and what needs to be kind of like the highlight of a man and things like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, I don't know. I think I know what I want.
It sounds like you do.
I don't know.
It sounds like you do. You're just looking for a stable person.
Yeah, stable person, and they just need to not be boring. Like I can't do boring. Like you got to get me
Who the
somehow.
hell wants boring?
Nobody. I don't know. My friend was like, "Girl, you just need a boring ass dude." I'm like,
That's boring.
boring.
Yeah, that's boring.
Did we say that already?
Yeah, we just said right.
Boring. Anyway, so I just can't imagine that. So I don't know what that person looks like or like. And honestly, I'm not really chasing it either. Like if I stay single for the rest of my life, no problem.
Join the club. That's totally fine.
Just not worried about it. You know, a lot
That's
of people.
supposed to. And you know what? That's when you're actually happier, and that's when the traditional guy will just pop up. Like, wow,
Yeah.
she's just so chill. Like, just kind of free spirited, not giving a shit.
Yeah. And I feel like I've hit a lot of like marks in my life of like, okay, now I've been married and now separated and I've had a son. So like, I feel like when you haven't done all those things, like there's this pressure to like do it.
Yeah.
And now that that's all like kind of in the past, I'm like, now I'm just chilling and I can focus on myself and I don't need anyone to do anything. And I love that.
How about red flag? Big no. Like a hell no. Stay away.
Big red flag.
You have to know that. Everybody knows that.
I'm trying to think of like, clingy for sure.
Nobody wants a dirty person, but of course.
Clingy.
I think you say clean.
Like,
and I'm like, yeah.
No. Yeah, clingy. Can't have anybody like being jealous. Oof, that's hard because I'm an extrovert and I'm in the public space and I have an OF and all these things. Like if you're going to be jealous or narcissism is hard for me because I'm an empath. And if a narcissist and an empath get together, it's rough because they just drain me. I've been.
It's more than rough. I was with one too. So.
And I'm the kind of person, like, if I love someone, I will go to the ends of the earth for you. Like, you can call me at any time, anywhere, and, like, I'll drop whatever I'm doing to, like, go be there for that person. And narcissists aren't like that. They only do things that, like, feed themselves, you know? So I feel like I get taken advantage of in that situation.
Yeah. I understand that.
I'm learning that I'm really bad at putting boundaries for myself. I don't know what that's about. I got to unpack that in therapy.
I've heard that many times. I have a couple of my friends where I have this talk with them, like my female buddies, and they always ask me, Serge, how do you set your boundaries? I'm like, it's very simple from the very beginning, believe it or not. Like, this is what I like. This is almost setting kind of where you're dating with intention. So when you were dating with intention, you know what you want. This is what I want. This is what it is. It's the same thing when you're setting boundaries. This is a yes. This is a no. And I need you to stick to that because then I'm going to go.
Right.
I'm rhyming today.
You're on one.
Bars.
Wow.
Just setting that is actually one of the easiest things when you actually learn that we do that every day with people like us who have intention. We know what we want in life.
Yeah.
Apply that to your boundaries, and you'll be very surprised that you'll set more boundaries than you thought you even had.
Well, and it's like I didn't even realize I had this problem. I guess because I am outspoken and I'm pretty clear about like things. Like I was like, oh, I don't have an issue with boundaries until I did, and I was like, wait a minute. How did I not have a boundary in place for that? Like, how did I get here? And then, like, when people try to push said boundary, like, I just fold like a fucking chair. And I'm like, something's up with this.
It's funny.
But it's because I love people. And it's like, I always will say, like, what do I have to lose by being kind or generous or giving that person the spotlight or this or that or whatever they need? Like, what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
Nothing to lose by being kind to someone.
A Taurus folding is actually new to me because you're very feisty on TV, so I didn't know.
I'm feisty in general.
Yeah, but
Like if I
just to hear
love
that you're
you,
gonna fold,
it's
I'm
a
like,
soft
you?
spot, and
Okay.
it can lead me to be taken advantage of. I think.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I just got to look out for myself a little bit. Which,
But it's just good stuff. Again, I probably would have never gotten any of this from you at all, right? Getting a little bit more in depth with kind of like your life goals and things. Like, what is...
love of my life goals?
Yes. What is the kind of love of your life? Like, where do you see yourself? You know, let's say that the career just decides to kick off, the bachata career, the music career. You're like, all right, you know what? I'm ready for this Prince Charming. What does that look like for you in the future?
I just imagine, like, being very successful and, like, fulfilled. And, like, I just imagine, like, a nice villa on the beach somewhere where it's, like, secure dude, like hanging out, everybody's having fun. It's like a safe, warm home. The energy's good. And like nobody's being annoying or asinine or silly, you know, like in an annoying way. It's just like a beautiful, like picturesque, like vibe where like no one's competing for attention and everybody feels safe and heard and loved. And it's like, that's the goal, you know? And I know it can't be like that all the time. People are people and I'm feisty.
Disney endings are real if you work hard at it.
Ugh.
I call them Disney endings. They
Yeah.
are real. So I think personally, when it comes down to these kind of goals, right? And this is from experience personally, because I actually give the best advice and I take none of it, right?
Right? Isn't
I'm
it so fucking
notoriously
easy?
the worst at that.
Yeah.
They're like, Serge, why are you not so? I'm like, well, first of all, I am successful, so don't try to play me, right? But I give great advice. I became like the therapist friend.
Yeah, me too.
right?
My
And
friends
that's why.
call me.
So it's kind of why I dived into the whole boundary thing. You saw how I went into Dr. Serge mode, right? By the way, my name is Serge. If I never told you that.
Yeah, right.
So
I just
it's-
call you Infinite.
Yeah, so it's called Infinite. I used
Surge?
to be DJ.
Like
I used to be DJ Surge. It was Surge.
Oh, Surge.
Yeah, so it was Surge, and it was Surge. Surge. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Surging.
The surging.
Upward.
I was the DJ monkey in New York. Came here. Terror Squad has a DJ named Surge who was pretty much established here, and that was gonna be a conflict of interest. So
Yeah.
moving here, so you know what? I've been with the Surge, the Surge identity for quite a while. Why don't I just start from scratch? Let's see if I'm capable of doing that. And I actually catapulted faster with the new identity, which is the whole Infinite situation, which was an accident, by the way.
It's great. I like it.
Yeah, a kid gave me that name.
Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes
He's
those
like,
are the
you're
best
like
ones.
infinite funny. I'm like,
Infinite funny. Oh my god, what a
Infinite
compliment.
funny. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
because I started designing, and then I started producing. And this podcast was actually a joke on a drunken night initially, where I woke up and I said,
Some of the best ideas.
how funny would it be to just be a podcast? And I did my research. I was like, I want to try this. And I
Yeah.
did it with my first guest and had a blast. Second guest, had a blast. I said, all right, I'm going to shut it down for the rest of the year and bring it back and hope that I can get somebody like you to finally agree.
Aw.
You know, I'll be honest with you. When
Sure.
you hit me up, I laughed. I was like, no, wrong person. She's not hitting me up.
Oh
There's
my
no
God.
way.
I told you. I
No,
said
no,
if I'm
I know.
ever
But
there,
at the
I will
moment,
let
I
you
was
know.
laughing. I was like, there's no way. She just randomly asked me
Yeah.
about this podcast.
Yeah. I'm
That's good,
watching.
though.
See, you think I leave you on red, but I'm watching.
I can see that. I do want to
I did
show
think
you
of
the
it, but
remix
yeah.
that I did for you, though. Because
Yeah,
when
please.
I said I put a lot of work into
I would
that, I
love
was
that.
like, she didn't like
I'm
it.
so sorry.
But I played it in the club just to see. Maybe I was like, maybe it's just me going crazy. It was actually pretty good
very
response.
real though. When you work on something long enough, I start to fear sometimes that I'm tone deaf
Yeah.
because I've heard I'll run back through it like when I'm doing vocals or whatever, and I'm like, does this even sound good? Should I throw this whole track away? Like once you listen to it over and over and over again, it starts to.
What's the guitar one where I think you're in a backyard with a gentleman with a
Oh
guitar.
yeah, Save Me.
Yeah, Save Me. But it's just, I think it's just the
Land.
acoustic
It is,
version.
yeah.
That one. I was like,
Live.
wow, I want to hear something different. So I was playing with it and I
Yeah.
came up with like this Bruno Mars style remix. And I was
Stop.
like,
Oh
this
my
is
God, I'm amped for
pretty
this.
dope.
Okay, so when I see you later at the club and you're DJing,
I'm going to play it today.
yeah. Wait, but is it upbeat?
Huh?
What is the beat?
It's upbeat.
Damn,
About
alright.
98 BPM. I could
Nice.
mix that in with something else.
Yeah.
Really dope, but it's actually really good. But yeah, so I do a lot of the remixes. I heard a lot of your music and I said I would love to like try to remix some of these records because my forte in the club is remixing. I mash up and mix on the
Yeah.
spot. So I'll just
Because you're a real DJ.
thank you.
Yeah.
Say it again louder for the people in the
because
back.
he's a real DJ.
I'm gonna sample that. Shout out to the real DJ. That's the cutest shit I've ever. Anyway, coming into a close, few things that you've probably come across. You're like, what the hell? That's not true. Obviously, the DJ situation is bullshit, right?
So many things.
What are some rumors that you want to put to rest right now? Now that you have the viewers watching, like some of you, like you guys need to stop. This is not true.
Yeah, that I've ever lost custody of my son.
I know that was bullshit.
Insane.
Yeah,
I'm like, huh? Like,
yeah, because I
insane.
read that too. I was like, I don't think that's true.
Do you realize what kind of situation you would have to be in to lose custody of your son? It's actually quite hard to do.
Yeah,
Like, people live all kinds of crazy lives. I'm like, that kid probably should be taken away. And, like, they still don't,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, no, my kid is very much mine all the time. It's weird that I have to say that out loud.
okay.
What else? I don't know. What have you heard about me? I can confirm
Well,
or
like I said,
deny.
the whole DJ situation,
Yeah, no.
the cheating-
I've
the
never
cheating
never
situation.
cheated on my husband ever. Ever.
I need you to say that louder.
I never cheated on my husband
You-
ever.
guys,
Ever.
just pay attention. That is the biggest rumor out there. You know that.
Yeah.
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 That one, and obviously losing custody of your son.
Right.
She's
the
never
most concerning.
cheated. She never cheated. And
Yeah,
then
never.
just to go back real
Sure.
quick, she started the OnlyFans while she was still with him.
Yep.
Because they thought that was after that you were doing that kind of
No.
be rebellious and
No.
be spiteful, whatever
No.
the case. Nope. He was present.
Yep.
He just wasn't part of it.
Yep.
What a shame.
I
And
told him.
yeah. So we got those rumors
Not for
out
everybody.
the way. It's we got the rumors out the way.
Yeah.
Anything that's factual though, things that you're like, you know what? Yes, that is actually true. Maybe some stuff you've heard around there that people are still questioning whether it's real or not.
I don't know. I am white.
Okay, what is? You know what? We should have started with that. What is your actual ethnicity?
I'm white. I did my DNA ancestry. It's like 56% British, and then like Northwest European. I think like Belgium.
You're
Maybe?
50% British.
I'm British.
Oh my God, she's
Oh my
absolutely
God.
fabulous, ladies and gentlemen. We have
Amazing.
Cara Leona here standing in the Infinit Vibes podcast. It is dreadful to think anything other than great things about this young lady here. I want to say that I've did learn a lot about her here. I've been on the internet, I've done some research, and let me be truly
good.
honest with you, it's been a phenomenal journey. And while I was here getting that DM, it was like, you know, Cara's going to be in Miami. I have to pull some strings to get her into the podcast studio. Actually, my good friend Roger, who was absolutely one of the best people you can ever meet. And he said, you know what? I know this young lady, and let's bring her here. Let's completely cancel our plans with our families and just be here and do this wonderful interview.
Not canceling the plans of the family.
Asking all the questions properly. I'm going to finish this off with my little accent here.
Okay.
So we've got the rumors out the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to toss that to the side there. We definitely got rid of the whole OnlyFans situation, though there is one question
Yeah,
I
hit it.
prefer to ask. And that question was, I should have asked this earlier, and I do apologize. What is the craziest request you have ever gotten on the OnlyFans page?
Oh man.
Oh, there's plenty, but there's one there. You're like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, bizarre. Like, it ranges obviously, but people have asked me to put fluids in cups and mail it to them so they can drink it.
I swear to God, you need some help, whoever you are.
I don't want to kink shame anybody. I think it's not nice, but
No, it's fine. It's just, I don't think we want to know who he is anyway. But
I don't know who he is. A lot of these, I think almost everyone is anonymous on there, like their names. I couldn't even tell you. Anyway, so I've had that. Someone requested to watch me smoke a like Virginia Slim cigarette.
Why? Like, I'm not even in accent anymore. Why?
No, I couldn't tell you why,
Oh, shit,
but best
that's
believe I
hot.
did it. I mean, smoke a cigarette, $50, say less.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
say less.
What's the
Easy.
most you've made in a day?
Oh, it's not that crazy. God, I wish I was one of those bitches that was like
the
6 billion.
We're not going to
in a
say her
day.
name, but like that girl, we all know who we're talking about.
I don't know, but some of these girls you hear and they're like, how much did you make in a month? And it's like life-changing or truly
And
life-changing
they're
amounts
really
of
doing,
money.
but 90, you know, a lot of them don't do shit.
I would say like 10 grand maybe. It's not like,
That's not bad.
yeah,
That's not bad at all.
it's not bad. It pays
For
for my
smoking a
music.
cigarette, shit, I need to do that too.
Yeah. Also a lot of big feet community.
I never understood that. And I have a foot fetish, but I never understood actually paying for a feet fit. Like, I just can't picture that at all.
I always, my assumption was they wanted cute feet. Oh no, don't look at my toe. I broke off my
She
toenail.
has pretty feet.
No, stop. I broke off my toenail in the curve yesterday, so now I gotta
You
hide
broke
it.
off one toenail?
Yeah.
So you know how to fix that, right? Please tell me you remember the Mentos commercials back in the day.
No.
You pop that, you sing the song, and then you pop the one off the other foot to make it look even, so it's part of the design.
No.
Yes, yes.
I can't
it
have two
works.
ratchet
It
big toes.
works.
This
It
one is
works.
plenty. I can't. But no, I always thought my assumption was around the foot content that they would want pretty feet. No, they want dirty feet. They want like janky, like corns and blisters and like romping around in the dirt outside. I've had someone ask me to go like step in the dirt.
This is so behind the scenes
foot
stuff from OF.
jobs.
I've never known that's
I
normal,
mean-
but dancing in the dirt is crazy talk.
JOI, it was a whole thing I'd never heard of before until I got on the OF community. It's like instructional video kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't
Dick
know what that is. I
reviews.
just,
And they're like,
I've
here's
heard
a
of it.
picture of my penis. Tell me what you think of it. And I'm like, okay.
oh, the rape pics. I don't get that. That I don't get. Like, bro, are you kidding me? What do you need a rating
What?
for? What does that change? It doesn't grow with a 10.
Some people want to be shamed. Specifically.
I've seen one which made me vomit, where he just wanted to be stomped on. He wanted his balls to be stomped on. He's
See,
like, just kick it. I'm like, why? Like, why? I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, pain, I guess, but I
Do you
don't
have
know.
any fans on there that are like very like sweet and nice?
Oh,
Like, God, you're
so
such a
many.
sweetheart.
No, the vast majority of them are so kind. Like, they're just like, hey, how's your day going? Like, da-da-da-da. Like, I think for a lot of people, like, they're not getting out of the house as much as we used to in general. And so they find companionship and, like, friend. So, and a lot of them watch the show, too. And they're like, hey, I just watched your, like, latest episode. Like, I hope everything's okay with your family.
So you have good boys and then you have fetish freaks.
Yeah.
You
I
have a fetish?
categorize them, too. Do I have a fetish? I like to be like very feminine in the bedroom, you know, like I tend to be more like aggressive in day-to-day life. And I think so in the bedroom, I think I really appreciate being able to like turn off that part of my brain and just be like super
Submissive.
Yeah. Don't call me a good girl. I'll flood the place.
I think she's a good girl. She's very submissive.
Yeah,
ladies
you know,
and
I like,
gentlemen.
you know, a little choky choke here, a little spanky spank there, you know. Nothing crazy.
That's not
Too
bad.
crazy.
And
I'm just open-minded, I guess. I would try anything once, I think.
anything. So there's no hell no request that
I will
get.
never put poop in my mouth.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's probably a no for me.
That's the two girls.
I mean, when I say probably, I mean that's definitely a no for me.
That was a 2 girls 1 cup thing. I remember back in the days. That was the most nauseating thing I've ever did. But
Yeah.
golden showers.
Yeah. Listen, I don't king shame, and I would try anything. I just don't want to consume it, anything that's like hazardous, you know. But
She's an experimentist. It's okay.
yeah,
She absolutely has no qualms on what she does on the camera, and that's totally fine and
I
exactly
think
why.
sexuality doesn't need to be taboo. I think people really like make it this thing that feels like shameful or like, you know, or other than like you're doing something weird or that's weird. And I'm like, I think people just need to explore more. Like life should be about exploring. Like go get you some good D and go explore it.
I don't judge. So I tell people all the time, if you're going to do something that would be considered a taboo or out of character in the
Yeah.
general public, I say as long as you do it with some kind of morality, then you're fine, right? Just
And
do
as
it with a
long as
little dignity.
everybody's-
If you're going to make your money, you make your money. But if you have dignity behind it, right? Like you seem to walk around with your head high. You're like, I'm not a hoe. I'm just making money. I'm just whatever,
I'm actually
right?
in my fucking house a lot.
That's literally just it.
6
That's a
days a
good thing,
week.
though.
Yeah.
It's a good side of you,
Yeah.
right? So we got rid of the OnlyFans. Let's
Yeah.
move that out the
Good
way
day.
here. Bachata.
Sorry.
This is good. Let's see. The hot seat. We've done that already. Lyrics on the fly. We've spoken to you about that. You know what? I think I got a little good gist of who you are.
Yeah.
I hope everyone on the camera generally got more of a background of who you are and kind of put aside all of the scripted junk that's on the internet, on the television. This is actually a really decent human being. She's actually really chill, right? She so far hasn't shown me anything, and that's not because she's my guest. She is actually coming with good vibes and good energy. And if you guys would just take the time to actually dive more into what she is and what she does, then you'll actually get to see a better side of her, right?
That was so sweet.
It was so cute,
Gosh.
right? I'm working on it. That's it. Listen, so Infinit Vibes Podcast, I tend to love bringing all these guests up here. What I do different is, like I said, I like to get into more of the back end things, right? Because repeating what they see on the television ain't going to do shit for nobody. I hope everyone enjoyed this show down to the core. This was a great experience. Any last plugs, Kara? Anything that you want to kind of put out there? Anything we haven't touched base on? I think we've
I'm
nailed
you
pretty
know,
anything.
stay tuned for all the music that's coming out. Go stream my music on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Follow me on Instagram, Leona. What else? Keep your
One of her
eyes.
producers would be this guy named Infinite. So good. He's so good, guys. You don't understand. He's like
Infinitely
top
good.
tier. Infinite Productions.
Yeah. But that's all.
I do appreciate you coming here, Kara. I hope to see you again, and I will be hopefully
Tonight,
seeing
mangoes.
you thrive. I mean, it's just in general life, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? You
thank
know,
you.
of course,
I
when I buy
appreciate
my
that.
house in Virginia, I have to make sure that we're on good terms and we're
Right.
good to go and stuff like that, right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, until next time, Infinite Vibes. I am your host, Infinite. Wonderful, beautiful, adorable, hot as hell, gorgeous, beyond voluptuous, and I'm sorry, Kara, Leona, and we are here, and we are out. 1, 2, pow. Everybody hates when I do pow, but I love it.
Pow.
Gotta go.
Boom, 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 boom,